Hey everyone, Regulars here. I recently started streaming Pokemon trading card game online, and I just wanted to showcase this match with this Mega Gardevoir deck. So it's honestly, I don't think it's the best deck out there. In fact, I think it's one of the more mediocre standard decks out. It hasn't really shown up in results, but I had some fairy challenges that I want to do, so I decided to, and I had a bunch of these full art, so I'm like, this is pretty cool. Let's just use all my full arts then, why not? So let's talk about the deck a bit. You have your standard 2 Shaman EX, 1 Hoopa to find all your EXs and 1 Shaman to draw. That's self-explanatory. So here, I have a 2-1 split of Gardevoir EXs. Now, 2-1 split doesn't really matter. Honestly, I only did this because, this is what I got. And whether you even go, just 3 of this version or 3 of this version, doesn't really matter. This one is probably a bit better just because these attacks are more powerful. This one's 1 energy for 20, 3 for 100, whereas this one can do 2 for potentially 100, or 30 at the worst case scenario, which is still higher than this, and then 3 for 120, but you have to discard. So there's pros and cons of both, but usually it doesn't matter because you're usually not attacking with these Gardevoirs unless something goes wrong. But it does happen a bit more than you think, so if you want to take some consideration into which Gardevoir to use, then by all means go ahead. Now I have a 3-4 split of Mega Gardevoir here, between Brilliant Arrow and the Spirit Ray, so why do I have this split? So the main focus of this deck is to Brilliant Arrow, basically. So if you have 6 energies attached to all your Pokemon, that's going to do 180, which is going to KO most EXs. You're going to need a bit more if you want to KO some GXs, but all in all, you need around 6 to 8. But why then, if that's the focus, then why do I have the Spirit Ray version? Well, if you see, this is a backup attacker in case you can't get enough energy going for whatever reason. So all this needs is 2 energy, and it does 110. And you can also discard some of your bench, your bench Shaman or Hoopa, which could be Lysander fodder for your opponent. So you just get rid of those, and then you don't have to worry about being Lysander stalled or just cheese for 2 prizes. What's nice is that it's also a Psychic type, which means that if you go against a Mega Mewtwo deck or if you go against an Espeon, all you have to do is put 2 energies and just O-code them. It even it KOs even a Mega Mewtwo EX. So it's a nice backup attacker, and you don't really need it, and you can just Ultra Ball, Sycamore them away. And I've been really liking having just a 1 copy of Despair Ray Mega Gardevoir EX. So we have a 3-1 split of Xerneas and Xerneas Break. I had 4 Xerneas at one point instead of the Break, but you didn't really need the 4 Xerneas. It's nice to start off, but once the game gets late, it's a dead card. And Xerneas Break is really nice because, again, it's in our backup attacker with Lifestream. It's a lot weaker than Despair Ray, of course, but sometimes you need that just a tad of a hit to maybe finish off a weakened EX or something like that, and it's done wonders for me. Explaining the trainers, I had a switch in here before, but now my retreat options are only Escape Rope and Olympia. You have 3 Fairy Garden, so you don't really need the switch, but sometimes you do need retreat because you can find your Fairy Gardens, or you're fighting the stadium more and just been losing. 4 Max Elixirs. It's kind of weird using Max Elixir in this deck because you want to charge up these Gardevoirs fast, but sometimes you evolve first, and then all of a sudden you find yourself with Max Elixirs and you can't really do anything about them. But they're still nice and still required because the Spare Ray doesn't count on Gardevoir EX, it counts for all other Pokemon too. So you can slap on a Xerneas, slap it on your Hoopa. With Fairy Garden, gives a free retreat, kind of like a Float Stone. It still counts for the power. Now I had 3 Mega Turbos here. I'm not really sure how I feel about Mega Turbo in this deck in particular. I might just bring it down to 2 copies and up Trainer's Mail by 1 so I can find my Spirit Links much faster. But Mega Turbo have saved me in a few games and whatnot, so I might keep playing around with it. Maybe I won't. Super Rod, pretty self-explanatory. Shuffle back your energies that you need, shuffle back any Pokemon that you need to get back, whatnot. Trainers Mail, Surgery Trainers, blah, 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 Standard 4, Ultra Ball, 4 Reverse Seeker, 4 Sycamore, 2 and 2 Lysander, Hex Maniac, mostly for the Decidueye Plume. The matchup's pretty bad anyway, so I don't think it really helps, but it's also good against Giratina in particular to get rid of that ability so you can KO it. Although, honestly, you have a good matchup against that deck anyway, and Giratina is the least of your problems in that deck. You could, if you just, but it's, yeah, if you just like KO the Darkrai, it's a lot, that you're pretty much winning. But, you know, Hex Maniac is good for that rare scenario that you do need to, that they're stuck on Giratinas or something like that. What else is there? 3 Spirit Links, something, because I only have 3 Gardevoirs, it might be wiser to run a 4th one, but I couldn't really find the space. Maybe if I take out 1 Mega Turbo. And what else is there? Yeah, I think that's it. So definitely this deck isn't, okay, I say this isn't very good because mostly Decidueye Vileplume, I believe it's a bad matchup. I haven't played against it a lot online, but you know, you rely so much on these Max Elixirs and these Gardevoir Spirit Links that it just seems really bad. But what is this deck good against? Well, it is good against Darkrai because you have a resistance, which means they need a extra whole energy just to do the regular amount of damage that they need to. So like maybe how many? 20, maybe like 9, 10 energy, like 9 energy becomes like 10 or something like that. And it's really good because you need minimal setup to KO them, while they need much more setup to return to KO. And if they're running Darkrai Dragons, Salamence is weak to Fairy, and Giratina is weak to Fairy as well, although that's less relevant if you've Mega Evolved because of its ability. And it's like around 50-50 on Volcanion. It depends, but the matchup's not too poor. And Mega Mewtwo, you can be pretty favored if you set up a Despair Ray Gardevoir and just KO them before they get a chance to set up, basically. So that's the deck. Hopefully you enjoyed the matches that I'm about to show you. It might just be one, it might be more, depending on what I thought was good for my stream or not. And next time I'll probably showcase a much better deck. If you have any suggestions for this deck, then feel free to let me know, because I think this deck could use a bit of work. I don't know what I need to tune to make it better, or if it can even be better. Like if this is like the best possible list I could possibly have for a Mega Gardevoir deck. Who knows? Anyways, yeah. Enjoy the matches. Oh, on the flip. Excellent. Grass deck. If this is Decidueye, I swear to God. Alright, alright. This hand is serviceable. I'm just a hater in general. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even want that. I think I only hate Standard because of Vileplume, really. I'm not looking for a trainer right now, so I'm just gonna not play Trainer's Mail. But from the looks of it, this might be Vileplume with Lugia EX. Yep, there it is. I should play Trainer's Mail. Sigh. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Like, I should have guessed it was Vileplume right off the back from the deck box, so I would have just Ultra Balled for the proper Gardevoir EX, not this one. Brilliant Arrow one, and then, yep, there we go. And then just Sycamore after evolving. But now that that's done, I guess what we can do is just zoom and see. Yeah, I only hate on Standard because of this card right here. It's very irritating, to say the least. Pun wasn't intended until I saw the name of the ability. Whew, boy. That's a deep hurricane. in our forest. Well, at least I'm making him waste forest the deep plants on my... Ooh, that was good. Now, do I want to Mega Evolve this? And then... Let's think. Brilliant Arrow will do 90. This does 110 off the bat. Yeah, I have to Mega Evolve this. Like, there's no way I can set up the rest that easily. Okay, so... If we put Farrier Guardian down, he's just gonna do 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So this is gonna be much cheaper. So what I can do is just, you know, I can't really do anything honestly. Spare. Yeah, but the difference is I actually played Trevenant and Expanded, and I'm kind of a scumbag like that, and I'm very hypocritical. Alright, so I have a chance, because if I knock this out... Okay, at least I drew 8 days. So let's play Fairy. Whoa, I could Hex Maniac, but I actually don't really want to draw into anything right now. I'll just play this while I can. I think I'll save Shaman for now. So in a surprising turn of events... Oh, those are like 2 of the worst prize cards I could have ever drew. But good to know these were both prized. That's fine, dude. Now here's the plan. I'm going to... Never mind, the plan's gone. I was gonna say I was gonna Lysander this Dartrix out first. Alright, now I have a choice. My opponent's Hellbent. Alright, this makes it much easier actually. So what I can do is attach this energy to... No, my opponent's gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna Sycamore this away. So what I can do now is Despair Ray. Huh. Maybe I should put the other Shaman down. Because then I have to discard both my Xerneases. Yeah, let's just Despair Ray first. Have him stuck on item block as long as possible too. If I put down the other Shaman, then I would have just knocked it out on the spot. But my opponent is visibly stuck here. And what we could do, we could be pretty mean and just start like... killing all their other stuff. I actually think I like that idea. So let's do this. Just like not kill the Vileplume. There's the end. I don't even know if I can win this. I might be able to just cause, yeah, that looks like a solid plan. I'm not gonna put that down just in case he Lysanders. I'm gonna play around Lysander. You could just retreat this, but what do I have left? Alright, now that I have this energy, I'm just gonna do this, and it seems really weird to end for 2, but don't really want to attack into this yet. I have to play it slow here, I believe. I might as well Mega Evolve it. I actually might regret doing that. But if my opponent ends, yeah, then there's one less dead card at least. I think my opponent's looking for a float stone here. Okay, since I have Fairy Guarded out, oh, that's good. I can heal some damage off. Switch and then Geomancy here, here. Alright, here's an Urshaman. I don't think I have any energy left. Yeah, I don't have any energy left. Super Rod's going too. Hex Maniac, I feel like... Okay, let me think about this. The only I don't remember I have a second Lysander in my deck list, so I might have to Hex Maniac here. I don't know if I Hex Maniac, get a Versus Seeker for Lysander. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oh, there is no Lysander. Yeah, if I knew I had a second Lysander, well, there we go. I guess never punished. But if I knew I had the second Lysander, I definitely wouldn't have made that play. I would just have tried to naturally draw into it. Alright, so this is Darkrai. This is a pretty good matchup. EXP share? Yes, EXP share. Lampard, I'm surprised. Didn't have Fairy Garden, that kind of sucked. Alright, this is mine. It's pretty good for me. Since I don't have to use mine. On the other hand, I might have to use it anyway. Hex Maniac, okay. $80, $90, $70. I like this. It's really, that's really bad. Yeah, it's one of the worst sycamores I've had in a while. But at least I'm 2-hit KOing this. Well, he's only doing 80 to me back. It's an N? Hope it's an N. Yeah, it's an N. Sweet. Alright, it's a bit... it's roughly the same, honestly. Missed on that too. Finally got it, I think. Make something work here? I don't have Lysander in the bin. That's awkward. Wish I did. If only I had Lysander, then I could have. No, I don't think I could have done anything differently. This is my yard. Gardevoir 60, 100, 120, 40, 150, 130. It's not gonna kill me. Parallel sitting themselves. Okay. Makes sense. Can't go for like a Lysander Shaman play. Not that I want to anyway, I probably want to KO this regardless. Just KO. Just bring out Xerneas. definitely very annoying here. Could have ended. But I don't think it would have benefited me in the long run. I do want a Lysander. That's kind of annoying. Well, let's just get rid of this. At the very least, I can evolve this, get one more for the challenge. Let's see if I can squeak this out. Might be able to. That's not gonna help you. I'll take the win over the evolution, I think, here. Wait a second. Alright. GG's. Oh no! I'm stuck! Oh, there we go. Ah, I finished the challenge. Excellent.